What's up, soul family and everybody out there in the world? This is Spiritual Essence, and I'm just want to talk about the sun being in Sagittarius, the new moon being in Sagittarius, as well as some of the things that's going on in the world. Now let's get the new moon out of the way. The new moon itself. The moon, as we know, is our emotions, our reactions, the way we respond to the world. So a new moon brings new ways of feeling that way, new uh, emotions, thought forms, ideas, feelings, and so forth. Now, since the new moon is in Sagittarius, this is bringing out an energy of new ways of being mutable and adaptable and changeable with our own and other people's ways of seeing and feeling about things. But we're also acting in Sagittarius as well. So this is a new adventure, a new experience, a new way of looking at things, especially on what house you have Sagittarius in. So you have a new, if you have Sagittarius in the first house, you have a new way of looking at your personal interests, your personal affairs, personal insecurities, personal people, places, and things that you go through, and so forth. Second house is uh, new ways of seeing your values and what you have to offer to the world, and new ways of how to see your values with how others and adapt your values with how in a way that others can understand, and so forth. Mind you, like I say in every video, go check out Dolo the Pipe Man on YouTube if you want more info and more in depth. I just quickly lay it out on the table, and if you pick it up, some pick it up, some of you won't. Anyways, the sun in Sagittarius, the new moon in being Sagittarius is going to bring out new experiences, since Jupiter, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and is the lord of the ninth house, which is ninth house is experience, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, morality, and Jupiter is about experiences, expansion, morality, faith, and ninth house also has to deal with spirituality and faith as well. Now, with the new moon being in Sagittarius, we're going to have a new way of looking at things, new ways of looking at things, and adapting and changing your ways of looking at things with others. So not just yours, like for yourself, no one cares like Aries, or just fixate and try to make him a part of somebody like Leo. It's just, yeah, it's mutable, adaptable, changeable. You're with the flow. You're able to adapt it in ways that other people can understand it as well. Now, and all mutable signs do this. Virgo does it with practicality and thinking. Libra, not Libra, but Pisces does it with their emotions and feelings. Gemini does it with the thinking and communication. And Sagittarius, which the new moon is in Sagittarius, deals with their emotions and feelings. Now, we also now, with all that being said, we're done with the new moon. Now about this stuff that's going on in the world, this vaccine and stuff. It does not make any sense. Like, we still don't know what the ingredients are in the vaccine. The vaccine itself is 95% chance of survival rate, but the virus itself looks to me as like a 99% survival rate, unless you go to a hospital and get administered or get shot up with something that you don't know what's getting shot up into you. Plus, of all the things that they're trying to survive around, it doesn't make sense if you look at it and think about it and look around and actually put your own daily life into the equation, as well as just not getting off of facts of what you might read on the internet, because anybody can just put it on anything on the internet, especially if they can make it look good. Hence, characteristics. The president, so the guy that starts with the letter T. So, with that being said, don't do it. It's not gonna have good outcome. And if you've watched the video about Mr. T giving out the announcement of, sorry if you can hear that in the back, announcement of the vaccines coming out and who's going to get enforced and whatnot, and but anyways, in what he said is outcome, not solution. So he says like the outcome, like there's a positive outcome no matter what. Like we're just supposed to believe it's just gonna be a positive outcome. We're just supposed to believe that from what we've seen in our lives, in our daily lives, it's entirely different of what actually is going on the news, in the media. I don't. It doesn't make sense. Even if you believe in the virus, just looking around, and do you know anyone personally that has physical proof? I repeat, do you know anyone personally that has physical proof of the virus being real? Or was it just somebody telling them that they had the symptoms, that they had uh, the symptoms and matched up the criteria of what it's supposed to be under? Like if you're like back when the news lady said about being sick over the neck, and if you're just sick over the neck, you're fine. But if you're sick below the neck and having flu symptoms, then it's sad that people. It's also very very sad that people have to explain this to people. Because me personally, I have I do my best to explain what's going on and explain my point of view, but I'm just pushing out the whole point of just saying no. That's mainly what I want people to get. Just say no. I don't understand. I live in the yin. The way I grew up was very internally. So I didn't grow up being normal. I grew up basically raising myself. So I just it doesn't even matter. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is say no to the vaccine. Say no to whatever they're saying. Say no. Use your ability to say no. And don't follow if you wouldn't follow your best friend or brother off the bridge after they jumped off the bridge and you want to follow them, why are you going to follow with something that's injecting something into your blood, of all things, into your blood? Like that's just doesn't sound humane at all. You don't just automatically jump to the point of put something into your blood, put something into your veins, put something into your bloodstream that not only affects you physically but will affect you mentally and spiritually. So you either say no, or I'm just gonna flat out say you spiritually die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And other than that, I hope you have a good night. Until next time.